A huge beef between NBA YoungBoy's crew and Dirk's crew, especially with all the diss tracks. Both of the rappers started dropping towards each other, and this beef also put a huge target on Quando Rondo's back. Quando was with his crew at a gas station in LA when three dudes pulled up and started letting off shots. At first, everyone thought Quando got hit, but he actually avoided getting shot. Unfortunately, his homie Lil Pab was tragically shot and killed. The police say it was a targeted hit. Then, an emotional video of the scene started going around online that showed Quando screaming while the cops pulled his homie out of the black truck they were riding in.
Shots fired, a fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. Savannah rapper Quando Rondo.
Was a good job, ladies, gentlemen, kings, queens. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? We got rappers' most emotional interviews. This has been brought to us by Trapologists, you know what I'm saying? Fuck. I'm sick of the rappers, bro. Bring on some singers or something. I'm trolling, you know what I'm saying? Get some to it. I was like, did I start
One rapper broke down
Damn,
crying about their dead homies during an interview, and another nearly died on IG Live from being too high. These are rappers' most emotional interviews and moments. And we gotta start with Kodak Black during his interview with Zeus, where they linked up with Kodak to react to his Super Gremlin music video. And the whole time, while reacting to the video, Kodak acted very strange due to how high he was.
It's your boy Zeus.
Hey, Lou.
Got my boy Yak in the building.
Oh my gosh, nigga spooked him. I seen that.
Nah, tired, that's what I see.
Okay.
Like tired, like they dead.
Tight shit.
And they dead like flies. Flies everywhere. They dead.
Because it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Zias and B-Lou were confused with how Kodak was acting. In the whole video, Kodak was itching and twitching very badly, and fans instantly knew that something was off due to how he was moving.
A lot of people don't know. That's for your Instagram name comes.
Yeah, look, cause ain't nothing get 1K. I got tatted on me. You know what I'm saying? On me. So like, this is like one of them ones like that I like even like.
Kodak was nodding off the whole time, and you could tell he needed help. But things only got worse because a few months later, Kodak went live on Instagram, and the live was very disturbing and emotional because the whole time on live, Kodak kept nodding off and was basically almost dead due to how high he was off fent.
I ain't gonna lie, saying another drugs, y'all. If this ain't a sign, I don't know what the fuck is, man. Fuck all that shit.
And later, in 2023, Kodak did the same again and went live, tweaking on Instagram Live.
Niggas are laughing.
I look at it, I'm like, well, all of a sudden, now y'all want to put this random, I missed the drug test.
What is that stance going on? Somebody... I know somebody saw help this nigga, bro.
Nobody ain't hit my lawyer. Nobody ain't hit me. Nobody sent him emails and put no hazard alert. Like, he need to come. Tell him come. And none of that.
Many of the viewers were very worried about Kodak's health and said things like, they laced, bro, and why are they filming? And due to these lives, Kodak was arrested and forced to take a drug test. And he tested positive for fent in the system. But after being released on bond, he had an emotional breakdown on live after a fan told him to stay in jail so he could sober up.
That's so crazy.
What kind of person are you? This one, you need to go back to jail and sober up, Yak, for real, man.
Ain't that a crazy message though, homie?
Thankfully, this time, after getting out of jail, Kodak has sobered up and is in much better condition.
Yeah,
but Kodak isn't the only rapper who had a huge drug problem, because YoungBoy had fans worried about him as well in late 2023 after he was crying for help on Instagram because YB randomly posted a picture of his new tattoo on IG that says help. Then, not long after that, YoungBoy uploaded a picture of him and his cat on Instagram with the caption saying he's doing over 20 Xans a day and needs help. He then posted a few more pics with tons of pills in his mouth and him laying by pills looking dead. And it was pretty emotional because fans could instantly tell that YB was going through something and needed help. Now, let's move on to Chicago rapper FBG Butter, because Butter is known for doing a lot of interviews, telling the stories about the Chicago drill scene. And he recently broke down crying when talking about his sister K.I., saying how he'd rather her to be fighting for her life right now than be in a grave.
Fighting for her life, gang. It'll be dead. Every day I wish, like, why the they ain't come lock her up, gang? Like, why y'all ain't come lock this girl up, gang? Every day I be like, I'd rather out in 2nd grade because I be taking care of Quan them phones, Shonda. Like I be every day for I be on the phone with my little brother them phone on 2nd for I be talking to them for. Then I be like, I wish this was my little sister I was talking to for on the phone on 2nd grade for. I wish this was Kyra. I wish I was laughing with my sister for. I wish I was sending my sister this money. Yeah, I wish I was sending my sister these pictures of me at these interviews and on these platforms. I wish I was showing Kyra this on 2nd for. That hurt my soul every day. Every day. On 2nd day. Like, and a lot of people don't understand that because a lot of time everybody think a lot of be facade. A lot of people don't even go.
Because his sister K.I. lost her life on April 11th, 2014. Because on that day, K.I. made a huge mistake and tweeted out her location for everyone to see, including her ops. She was walking down the street with 2 friends who were headed over to the studio to celebrate Boss Trail's birthday until a gunman hopped out of a car, flagged bystanders to get out of the way, and started firing at K.I. and her friends. Her 2 friends ended up getting hit, and K.I. was hit 9 times in the chest, neck, and jaw. After getting hit, she stumbled to a nearby home where she lay on some steps and take her last breath. And K.I. isn't the only person close to FBG Butter that he's lost due to the gang war, because he also lost FBG Duck, who was a close friend of his. So, not too long after losing FBG Duck, Butter went live, letting everyone know that he's a shattered person due to everything he's been through in the streets.
I'm a shattered person for my sister gone for like, every day I gotta wake up.
Everybody, man.
Every day I gotta wake up to this. Like, y'all, a lot of y'all sit around, watch us, and y'all have y'all opinions of us, but y'all don't even understand the pain that we go through, G. Like, y'all don't even understand, for my soul hurt.
FBG Duck died after dropping a very disrespectful diss song in which he dissed a ton of dead O-Block members. Not even a full month after Duck dropped the diss, he was out shopping in the Gold Coast neighborhood, which is a wealthy and safe place in the city. But while they were walking down the street, 2 cars pulled up and 4 shooters hopped out and started sending shots at Duck. Duck got hit in the chest, groin, and neck, and unfortunately died later that day. As soon as the news broke, rumors started flying that dudes from O-Block were behind the hit, and all of Duck's ops were happy about his death. But 2 months later, one of the craziest deaths happened in the rap scene. On November 6, 2020, Quando Rondo was hanging outside of a hookah lounge in Atlanta when Vine and his crew pulled up on him, and Vine started throwing hands. Seconds later, after Vine sparked a huge brawl, both sides started letting off shots, and Vine ended up getting hit by Quando's homie, Lil Tim. It was a tragic situation that shocked the whole rap scene. While this took place, Lil Durk was on IG Live the whole time. And after fans heard about the news, they rushed to Durk's live to let him know that Vine had just lost his life. At first, Durk was on live turning up, but after he saw the comments about Vine, you could see his whole mood change, and he instantly ended the live. It was pretty emotional.
Yeah, I thought you was a thug. I ain't got nowhere to go. I shot up everywhere they was. You know, to get it back in blood. We ain't masked up.
And Vine's death started a huge beef between NBA Youngboy's crew and Durk's crew, especially with all the diss tracks. Both of the rappers started dropping towards each other, and this beef also put a huge target on Quando Rondo's back. Quando was with his crew at a gas station in LA when 3 dudes pulled up and started letting off shots. At first, everyone thought Quando got hit, but he actually avoided getting shot. Unfortunately, his homie Lil Pab was tragically shot and killed. The police say it was a targeted hit. Then, an emotional video of the scene started going around online that showed Quando screaming while the cops pulled his homie out of the black truck they were riding in.
Shots fired, a fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that.
The clip is pretty emotional since Quando witnessed one of his day one homies lose their life right in front of his eyes. But Quando Rondo isn't the only rapper who lost a loved one right in front of their own eyes, because the same happened with Quavo since he watched Takeoff lose his life. On November 1st, 2022, Quavo and Takeoff were shooting dice at the bowling alley in Houston when a fight broke out and someone started shooting. Unfortunately, Takeoff got hit, and he was tragically pronounced dead at the scene. TMZ leaked a 911 call where dispatchers were talking about what happened. Apparently, someone in the building next to the bowling alley called 911 and reported that they heard shots going off. In another video, you could hear Quavo on the phone with 911, asking them what they needed to do so they could save Takeoff. Footage from the scene also shows Quavo standing over Takeoff, trying to save him before he passes. And Takeoff's death was a very emotional moment in the rap scene. At first, Quavo was silent about it, but decided to open up on the situation a year later. He let interviewers know that he's still processing the death of Takeoff, especially since it happened in front of his own eyes.
Survivor, I was there, so at the same time, it could have been both of us gone. So I look at this as me being alive. I have to do this job and make sure everybody aware that losing my nephew, you could be in the same position. It's a tough thing knowing that we separated and knowing I'm not gonna see him again on this earth, but it's cool.
Offset also had words about Takeoff's death, since he's also a part of the Migos. Because before Takeoff's funeral, Offset made a post on Instagram saying, "The pain you left me with is unbearable. My heart is shattered, and I have so many things to say, but I can't find the words to say." Offset also gave a speech at Takeoff's funeral, which was a very emotional moment for rap, since fans never expected the Migos to end this way.
Okay, to take the originator of that quote, to change the music. Lord, give us the strength. Just give us the strength. The family, everybody, give us some strength.
Now, let's move on to Lil Dump from the NBA camp, because he had a pretty disturbing and emotional moment during an interview with No Jumper, where he kept throwing up due to how many pills he was on.
Anything in particular stand out?
My fucking ears with that shit, man. Say no to fucking drugs, man. Say no to fucking drugs.
And fans in Adam 22 were concerned about Lil Dump's health after seeing this interview, since it clearly seems like he needs some help and is going through something. Because Lil Dump didn't even want to talk about why he puked on the interview.
What just happened?
Something deep in life that, you know, I'd rather not talk about it, but I can talk to you about it personally as a person, you know what I'm saying? But
like, what else are you gonna talk about it as? The fuck you mean talk about it as a
puking,
person?
Like the fact that you're kind of drunk, right?
No, I ain't drunk.
I'm trolling, by the way.
I'm sober.
But
You're sober? No alcohol. That's not what's in that cup. I just kind of assumed it was alcohol. Oh, okay. So what are you going through right now?
Just some deep things.
You trying to get clean? You're trying to get clean?
Get clean.
Off of some other.
Not long after this interview, Lil Dump was featured in another YouTube video where he tells a girl he does more drugs than she could ever imagine.
Why are you standing like that? Like, stand up straight, you gotta be louder, like.
I do more drugs than
me
you
too.
could ever imagine.
That's not, okay.
I know.
Then, on April 23rd, 2024, Lil Dump was taken to the hospital for, unfortunately, taking the wrong drugs. And you can tell that Dump really needs help.
What nasty, man. Only the meatloaf on top of that. I ain't lying. It's about the best food I got here so far. Yeah, I'm in this comfortable.
So hopefully, Dump gets the help needed before it's too late. Because Memphis rapper Big Scar couldn't get help before it was too late. Because Big Scar faced several traumatic experiences in his life, including being shot and suffering a serious car accident. And out of nowhere, on December 22nd, 2022, one of Scar's family members broke the news that Scar had accidentally overdosed on pills at his girlfriend's house. Many fans didn't know what Scar was going through, but after deeper research, they found emotional IG lives where you could tell that Scar was going through something from how he was acting.
Yeah.
I don't play, yo.
That shit funny, clown.
Everything.
You hear me, good? Where you going, cuz? Where you going, cuz? Cuz.
Yeah, the fuck funny. I wanna know too. I never understand how motherfuckers is just like, and of course I'm saying this shit in hindsight, but that shit still don't fucking matter. Like, niggas just say clown shit, and I'm not hearing none of that. But anyways, like how niggas could just laugh at somebody like either clearly going through something or just like out of it, or just like, I'd never understood how shit like that was funny, but that's just me though. Hey, bro. A bunch of weird ass niggas on this planet. It is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? This man's so funny. Like, do you see these damn comments?
Hey.
Now let's move on to Lil TJ, because he shocked the rap game back in June 2022 when he got shot 7 times during a robbery in New Jersey. He was sitting in a car with 2 of his homies until someone walked up to the car and tried to rob him. Shots started going off and TJ ended up getting hit. It didn't look like TJ was going to make it out alive. He was unconscious for a long time and no one knew if he was going to wake back up. But 2 months after he went down, he eventually woke back up and hopped on IG to thank everyone for the support.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy TJ, man. I'm just checking in with y'all. I just want to say thanks for the love, thanks for the support. I've been looking at the DMs, you know what I'm saying, the comments and everything else, and I feel love. You know what I'm saying, 7 shots. It was tough, you know. Most people don't survive it, but I'm here for a reason. And new music coming soon. We're gonna come back stronger than ever, man. Love y'all.
Thankfully, TJ survived getting hit 7 times. But let's talk about Juice WRLD now, because Juice WRLD was going crazy when he came into the rap game. And Juice was very open about his drug problem. Fans knew that Juice was on drugs, but not insanely bad, until Juice completely went to sleep during an interview due to how high he was.
Describe that single and that track that we're playing right now.
And this is what y'all be glorifying? Yo, this one never not.
Hey, give me a little bit one on Lucid Dreams. Describe that track to me.
My apologies.
Things only continued to get worse, because on December 8th, 2019, Juice left LA to head home to Chicago. However, police had been tipped off that the private plane taking Juice and his crew to the airport was already bringing a lot of illegal items like weapons and drugs. So the police were waiting when the plane arrived, and they jumped on board to do a search. Juice got freaked out by what they were going to find on him, so we swallowed a bunch of perks and hid them.
You see, I made a video, or I did a reaction on this video. I just wanted to see the footage or something. I just wanted to see what niggas was talking about. Niggas was mad at me, first off just reacting to the video. Like, niggas act like it's just such a sensitive topic, and I'm just fucking attacking Juice WRLD or some shit. Like, you dick riding niggas really have a problem. Like, y'all niggas need to, y'all niggas need to get checked the fuck out, because I had a nigga so tight, nigga joined my Discord, fucking was letting off slurs and shit. That nigga was so tight. Of course he had a Juice WRLD profile picture. Like, niggas is clowns. You dick riding niggas, y'all niggas sicken me. But anyways, I'm not about to just go on a fucking tangent. RP Juice WRLD at the end of the day. Unfortunate situation. But this is why I had some, you know what I'm saying, I was misinformed. Somebody put me on in the comments, you know what I'm saying, big respect. You know, you just gotta come about with respect. I don't know what you bitch ass niggas be thinking coming on the internet on bullshit, but you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. But this is exactly why. You hear him? This is apparently misinformation and is not true. So I just wanted to say that. But yeah, man. RP Juice.
And while the cops were searching, Juice ended up having a seizure. They suspected that it was due to an opioid overdose, which was correct. And Juice's death hit the rap scene hard, and it was a very emotional moment for a lot of rappers. Boosie was pissed and blamed the pilot for Juice's death.
Who told the people they had guns on the plane?
Oh my gosh.
You shouldn't have, what? You the one made them people come search the plane. That's why he swallowed the rat. Snitches. It's a worldwide epidemic. Snitch.
Juice WRLD's manager, Lil Bibby, couldn't say much about Juice when DJ Vlad asked him about him. Instead, he just held back tears when talking about attending Juice's funeral.
He said, man, I miss how stuff used to be, man, in the beginning. He said, you gotta start coming.
But if you enjoyed this video, click the next video on your screen. Trust me, you'll enjoy it.
Dude, no, nigga. I seen it already, motherfucker. My bad, trapologist, you know what I'm saying? Big respect. Alright, buddy. Appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, like I ain't gonna, actually, never mind. I'm not gonna repeat anything I said in the vid. I said everything I needed to say, made all my points. You know what I'm saying? Links in the description, getting tuned. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all stay safe, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, do good by people. You know. Anyways, y'all take it easy. Good, good,